Hello, I'm Tyler.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Connor.
And today we'll be teaching you some wonderful experiments from the world of science. Okay, so it might not be as exciting to some of us.
But today will be as exciting as a super volcano.
Or different ways to pop a balloon.
Or tormenting little brothers. To start off this presentation of pure brilliance, we will first make an artificial volcano.
I'm sure everyone has heard of this experiment. The classic vinegar and baking soda. We're here for extra amazing experiments.
It's a very simple experiment to perform at home. All you need is Diet Coke and Minty Mentos. And fancy lab coats and goggles are going to be as cool as us when you're running away from exploding pop bottles.
Let's try this experiment.
Look at those. One is all.
You'll get bored of it, eventually.
And at some point, the great idea will pop into your head to eat the Mentos and drink the Coke.
And if you Google eating Mentos and Coke, tens of websites claiming your stomach will explode. That's not entirely accurate.
You see, what happens in this experiment is not a chemical reaction, but a physical reaction, not to be confused with a nuclear reaction. You see, the Mentos has lots of tiny microscopic pits and scratches in it, much like the surface of the moon. When these pits and scratches fill with carbon dioxide from the pop, they shoot out the bottle, forming billions of bubbles with a B. Billions of bubbles shooting out the top of the bottle.
So what does this have to do with eating these ingredients?
When you drink the Coke, it loses some of its fizz as it goes down and doesn't collect the Mentos. But what fizz does goes down, collects the Mentos, and expands your stomach a little, but not enough to explode. So this unfortunately isn't hurt, but this escape from stomach isn't hurt.
This, unfortunately, does not explode your stomach.
Well, that's true. Let's try it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Connor. Feeling any different? Shake it a little. It's okay, Connor. Walk it off. You have to be better for our next experiment.
What's that?
First, you and I will blow up a balloon.
Now pop it. It'll show which son is better. Whoever can't stop their balloon without popping it first loses.
Impossible. That's
it's
impossible. How'd you do that?
You see, it's all in the physics. When you blow up a balloon, some parts of the balloon expand more than others, like the sides. If you were to stick a sharp, solid object through the top or the bottom, it can go through the balloon without piercing it. We have another balloon experiment for you. This time we will create a fireproof balloon.
Because this experiment will both. But how?
We will use fire's worst nightmare, water.
Because this experiment will involve fire, you're supposed to say something about how you're not supposed to do it at home. Really, that just means, kids, pay attention. This is gonna be cool.
Who could we try this on?
Remember what happened last time?
All right. Last time, the balloon blew up in Mom's kitchen. Wasn't a good time.
Connor, you're perfect for the job.
I'll ask that you hold the balloon straight straight out, dramatically for looks. I'm trying to make it look like this task is very complex. I will light this match and count as high as I can. 1. That did not work. Why did that not work, Connor?
The flame burns a hole in the bottom of the balloon.
Very true. Now this balloon has water in it. Can you hold this out the same as before? Now count the same as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think it's gonna work. What happened this time?
I don't know.
The water absorbed the heat from the flame, so the rubber wouldn't melt and cause the balloon to pop. Feel the water inside the balloon?
It is
right?
warm.
I knew it. I'm the best son. Well, this is the conclusion of our presentation.
If you would like to do more experiments like this in the future,
There are many cool career paths with science as the main job.
You could be an engineer,
an astronomer,
An archaeologist,
a biologist,
a meteorologist,
a person who studies plants.
the guy who comes up with awesome inventions.
and there are many more possibly not even discovered yet.
Remember what we learned in the 3 experiments we did today? Coke and Mentos, balloon and stick, and the fireproof balloon.
And don't try the Pokemon Mentos in the house.
Thanks for watching.
Are there any questions?
Comments?
Concerns?
My question is, what's your source? Where did these experiments come from?
Just all around, we had websites that we were looking up stuff. We tested all of our experiments ourselves. We heard of these experiments in science class and books that we found around the house.
Can you tell us what books and what websites?
I think it was just an encyclopedia for science experiments, and we just flipped through. It was probably that thick, and we had a bunch of experiments and stuff.
Did you try any experiments that you tried that you didn't dare bring today?
The question was, is there any experiments that we tried that we didn't bring today? There was a lot that were had actual chemicals and stuff. We didn't want to bring those. That cost a lot of money to bring chemicals and stuff to bring to the fair.
There's another one where you're supposed to make the water stay in a glass of water. Really can't get that one to work very well. So, is it still working?
Are there any more questions? Is Paul? Our favorite experiment. We like the Coke and Mentos. The first time we tried this Coke and Mentos, we did it in Mom's kitchen, on the kitchen table. And the ceiling was probably about this high, and we didn't know how high this would go. So it just went to the top of the ceiling and splattered all over the place. Mom was not very happy with that.
But it was worth it.